Pitch grabbers. Pitching a television series or a feature film is like a job interview or a blind date. First impressions count. The buyer decides on the pitch subconsciously in the first 5 minutes. They spend the rest of the pitch justifying that decision. The formal pitch takes place in the office of the network, production company, or studio. A good pitch starts off with some schmoozing, small talk about the weather or the traffic on the 405. The writer's ability to schmooze shows whether they are someone who the buyer can enjoy working with in the years it may take to develop the project. The meeting then transitions to the project at hand. A skilled pitcher launches with a grabber, something memorable, exciting. The grabber could be the strong personal connection the writer feels to the story, a set piece drawn from the pilot script, a fact that surprises the buyer, why the story is relevant and important to our lives. Each grabber has its advantages. Most pitches start with why the writer is passionate about the project. The pitch might be inspired by their own lives. A Gen Z writer might pitch a comedy inspired by when they boomeranged home to live with their wacky parents. A strong personal connection promises that the story is authentic. This is why lawyers have more credibility pitching legal dramas than dentists do. The set piece. Here, the writer recounts a key moment from the pilot script. For example, the hero torches his beloved Porsche, or a mob boss bonds with a family of ducks in his swimming pool. This grabber has a strong visual and emotional element, which makes the pitch sticky or memorable. Stickiness helps the buyer pitch the story upstream to their boss. The surprising factoid. For example, 33% of all women in prison in the world are imprisoned in the United States. Once the writer subverts the buyer's expectations with a factoid, the buyer listens more closely. They want to learn how this factoid plays into the characters and the story. Relevance. The pitcher can also lead off with the theme of their project and how it reflects on our lives. The writer stresses why this is an important story that will resonate with audiences. After the writer grabs the buyer's attention, the writer delves into the details of the pitch, the story's world, characters, and storylines. A good grabber means that during the pitch, the buyer thinks about the writer's pitch and why they should buy the project, and not about their next meeting or lunch.